I think the heat is really challenging on board these boats. I find it much harder than, for example, the cold in the south. You know, I'd much rather be slightly too cold and I can put some layers on than it being too hot like this. But there's kind of a few things you do. You know, you make sure you don't sleep with a sleeping bag. You try and be really calm and cool before you go to bed, because there's really no escaping the heat. So at some point you've got to just accept that you're going to be hot in bed, and so if you can go to bed as cool and as cold as possible, it makes it a lot easier. So try not to be on the grinder too much before you go to bed, and then we have some little fans which help a little bit in the bunk, but I think yeah, it's not so comfortable. I think the amount of water you drink is just unreal, because your body is always like sweating, it's always like liquids and the salt's coming out of you, so you're drinking probably 2 or 3 times as much as in the south. So in terms of actual life aboard, not so much sun cream. As you can see, we're inside, so try not to put it on because it makes it even greasier, your skin, so then you have to have more showers and things like this. But yeah, if I didn't take any showers, I think these guys would probably kick me off the boat, so I do have to take a shower every now and then. But even though it's not that much, I do have a few showers just with like the baby wipes and like a little bit of water from the spray gun. So but also big problem is the salt. The salt gives you skin rashes, rashes all over your legs, and that's from just being in the wet, kind of damp, sweaty clothes the whole time, and that's really uncomfortable feeling, almost worse than the heat. A mixed crew on board doesn't really change anything at all. You know, it's how we do this sport. You know, it's a mixed sport. We're made up of a team of male and females, or in our case, just one female in our team. But doesn't change how we sail, how we push the boat. You know, the important thing for us as a crew is about treating everyone the same. Everyone is you know, equal on this boat, and we like to just have the nicest time and the nicest vibe on board, I would say. I feel like Rosie's my sister on board now. You know, we're just we're all so used to living in such close quarters that no, it doesn't really change much at all. You know, we all have to do the same things with life on board, and nothing's ever awkward really. So it's just part of the racing, I would say. It's so happens that part of the racing is living on board, and you know, showering, eating, sleeping, going to the toilet. That's all part of it. So that's what makes it part of the adventure, I would say. You know, that's what makes this sport. You are making it longer.
What about this full? I think it's fine.
Yeah, I haven't looked at it anyway. On-board assistant is done?
No.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Nico do it.
Of course he did.
Okay. We might want to run the water maker again.
When we do the engine charge, yeah.
Yeah, okay, but it's only we have still 6